Okay, this is my little boy Ethan. He is desperate to get on the microphone, so he's going to just say a big, better buses for South Yorkshire, and then he's going to go and stand with Tom. So firstly, a big thank you to Fran, Matthew and everybody here that is supporting Better Buses for South Yorkshire. It is so incredibly important that we are here supporting this campaign. I just want to say that we absolutely need to keep the pressure on our central government for funding. We basically just need more funding. We need more money and we need it now. We have to be putting pressure on our mayoral office as well to keep that communication going with our central government. And we must demand more investment for the north. It is imperative that we get more funding for our buses. So, everybody here, raise your hand and make some noise if you've had to wait for over an hour for a bus. Yeah? Have you had to wait for over an hour for a bus, Ethan? Yes. And raise your hand and make some noise if a bus has simply not turned up.
Yay!
Yeah, right. And raise your hand as well and make some noise if you believe that our services can be better.
Yay!
Quite right too. I believe that they can be better as well. I believe, again, more funding from central government will really help. We've also... Can you do a little tiny bit? Okay, very good. He's very confident. So an employer workplace levy is something that I'm going to talk about now. Basically what that is having big businesses pay into the Sheffield Central as far as parking is concerned. You don't want to? How about reading this with Mummy then? Okay, ready? Okay, so the council can generate money to help bridge the gap through a workplace levy for parking. This is the issue when you haven't got childcare and it falls through. Apologies. So larger employers would be affected by a workplace parking levy, and they're doing this in Leicester at the moment. It's going to be bringing in, let me get the figure because I've scooted past it, 68 million in Leicester they're hoping to get from the workplace parking levy that we could actually start launching and helping to fund the buses some more. So that will bridge the gap most definitely. But ultimately we do need the central government to equalise the funding given to the north until we get as much funding as in London. The mayoral office has a huge influence on bringing more funding in and making the right choices for us to control the ownership of our buses. The mayor has a golden opportunity to make our bus services better. PALS is up for sale, as Fran mentioned PALS earlier, and the government is confirmed that local authorities can buy this existing bus company. That is something that is allowed by law at the moment. We have an opportunity to stop bus companies holding our network for ransom. For our people and for our planet, we need to be making a huge shift towards public transport. We can only achieve this if it's the most convenient and the most comfortable way to travel. These cuts are isolating the most vulnerable in our society. Enough is enough. Stop the cuts and save our services.
Thanks very much, Bex, and it's very important we got the Green Party's support.